1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Go calf. Cracking Angus just born there. Come back to this calf, it's a good size Angus there. Once we've checked how this little cow's getting on, because the hoofs coming are not the smallest. I think she should calve it alright. It's an Angus as well, so.
Well, that was an astonishing experience.
Oh. You're brand new. This cow, one of my very first cows, E2, so A, B, C, D, E5, 2015 born, so she's 11-year-old now, that cow. This one's just not far away. Another set of contractions and it'll be out. Not convinced he's had a drink yet. Get that cow in the yoke while we wait on the other one calving. She's using my trough. Good on you, coo. Old generally means stubborn. Come on, be. I would say 4 out of 5 cows pretty much do that. Stand about a little bit, then rattle through it, and then you get 1 out of 5 that can be pretty stubborn and awkward. Hey cow, you gonna be nice and gentle for me? Me jump. Me jump. Settle down, man. Oh, you've been a rat. She's 12-year-old. She's only got the 2 quarters producing milk, and then on the far side, look at the size of those teats, those muckle things. She does a job. You wouldn't look at a pen on them and think, oh yeah, let's get her home. It can sook anyway, it's just getting it on those big teats. She's put out a nice calf. See, now it's slipped off. It's because it's a big teat, it's hanging right low down and it's big and fat, but see, she's pushing it away, pushing it away. Let's give her a wee helping hand. Get it. Let's go and check on that Angus that was just born. Ready, and pop. Go calf. I think she might be a little bit sore after calving that, but there's another cow licking her. Oh, she's straight on her feet. Good on you. With them both being Angus calves, I think they'll get a sook pretty sharp. They generally do. We're over a third of the way through now. Like now, if we're at a market buying cattle, we wouldn't buy her because we'd notice things like that. Whereas at the start, it was like scratching our heads. What's a good cow look like? Still scratching our heads, but has slightly more understanding. We're not quite on the steepest bit of the curve, but it still feels steep sometimes. And that's what John Ritchie said when I was buying those heifers off him last week. I said, oh, we're on a steep bit of the learning curve. He said, you're never off it. Just bagging a box of tatties here into wee bags, 5 kilo bags for the farm shop. Managed piper, big ones come out. They'll go for bakers in the farm shop. The wee ones pop into that box, and then the rest get bagged. High-tech setup.
Got stuck in Dubai in the garage, mechanic.
Oh right, so short of focus.
And then just to get Camille to the pickup tomorrow.
Broken down van and the mechanic's stuck in Dubai because, yeah, well, you know, because everyone's bombing everyone else. Anyway, let's worry what's happening on our little farm in the middle of Scotland. Oh, look at that. We had hens go out this morning. Lorry driver decided that he didn't want to stay on the road and he went off-road and sunk, and Kev had to pull him out. Hens have just gone out one of the sheds and it is not getting filled up again. This is the final hurl for this shed. We're getting it moved, getting it shifted, and to be quite frank, I am glad to see the back of it. We all are, because it's their end of life. They've been good, but they have just been a pain for the last few years, and breakdowns and issues, and we're happy to see them away. Dump them there, we'll pull scratching area 2 here, and there's loads of other bits to pull along here. Because it's a raised bed shed, the hens litter down below and it builds up and up and up, and then once you depopulate, you clear it all out. anything you see in this video, that bit, free of charge. Which goes the right side of the wind. Oh, there it goes. Right, tarp that was on one of these roofs. Anyone looking for something like that, I do have the dimensions and the bill somewhere. For sale, make me an offer. Apart from the tarp, everything else, take it as is. FOC, it's anyone's. If not, it's all getting scrapped. These plastic floors, we were going to have a lot of them. The whole shed is a floor of them. FOC, come get them, they're yours. My email's down there. If there's anything you see, fire us a message. Need to get the shed moved. Normally, local drainage contractor, he's done it since we've had those sheds actually, comes with a 16-ton digger? 14 or 16, can't remember. And he drags the shed out the way for us. I think back in the day when we first got the sheds, we did try it once with the tractors and didn't make any progress. And that's when they've got the digger in. He's pretty busy right now with drainage and it has been soaking wet, so he'll have a lot of projects on the go because the weather's turning a bit better now, so not too sure when he's going to make it along to do that, so we might have a go ourselves with tractors again. I don't mind making a mess because it's not going back. Just get it out of the road, we can get cleared up. Just checking my coos. Nothing, Calvin. Oh, is that a new cat? No, that's an old one. That was born last night. Is it? These sheds been up 20, 22 years? It's probably more than that. Everything's always more than you think. I'm going to run and get some big shackles because we've not got any big beefy heavy duty ones, and this is a brake pipe off one of the trailers which needs replaced at the same time. Come on, start. Right. I'm going to try and move it with a tractor, or two tractors and a forklift. Kev's going to spread fur tomorrow because it's looking calm and it's been a right good windy day today. Dad and I shift the hen pen if we get this shed out the way, so that's the plan of action. First of all, I need two shackles. AP bearings. Another week, another visit. Oof. Not cheap. These are rated ones, so a lot more expensive. Nah, we'll have them for life. Right, we've got all the supplies we need. New pipe, two shackles. Let's rock and roll. Only downside is we're pulling it with a chain, and I don't really like pulling things with chains these days. Loaded straps where possible. What we'll do is we'll double up the chain so that the tractors are actually quite close to the shed, so the length of chain's not particularly long. How's it going to go? I don't know. It's quite dry at the very first bit of the shed, so I think if we get it moving, it'll go. If we get it moving. Kev's been up and down there with the forklift. Fork's in and just kind of prying up the edge. Right, we're going to give it a go. Dad's going up the other end with a forklift just to give it a nudge at the start. Kev's in a 724, the weight block's in the front because I was trying to mess about with that, so that's fine, a bit extra weight there. This will be the issue, this will slip first. These tyres are down a bit as well. There you go, enjoy from there. not happening. We're going to try and loosen it a bit more here, because it has moved on the other side maybe 6 inches, but this side hardly at all. Attempt 2, we've propped it up on some bits of wood along the length. I think it's going to go. I hope so. Dad's going to push from the other end, but he can only push so much. What's the verdict, Kev? Is it going to go?
No, if it doesn't go out, it's no point in going.
Yeah. So far we've made a mess. We've shifted it though, you can see how far we've shifted it. Just not quite enough grunt, and it's quite gravelly where the tractors are right now, so not getting the best of grip. Dig a hole pretty quick. As you can see, first job for the new tractor, stinking of hens already. Anyway, we're going to pack that in, I think, get another tractor in front of one of them and a forklift in front of one of them, it'll go. We might try that Wednesday. Monday today, tomorrow's to be a lovely still day, so Kev's going spreading fur. Dad's going to give Dunk a bell. If he's free, then he's going to go out and plough with this tractor, see what it's like, and get some field work done. And then shed's abandoned. We'll get back to it. Aye, what a mess, what a mess. Entertainment if nothing else. We'll chuck that stone grape and plough on this yoke. Right, I think it's good to go. I'll just turn it over and check, but points are fine. Kev's greased it. Do like that plough. Oh, just and no more. See the small speck in the distance there? Soil Essentials have been, over the last 2 days and for another few days, sampling quite a lot of ground. Roughly a quarter of all our ground. At the same time as acquiring a bit of ground next door and potentially hens going ahead, etc, etc. I just wanted to get a better, what's the word for it? A more structured approach to our soil sampling and application of lime for one and general fertiliser coverage. How you doing? Aye, good. You mind being on the camera? Right, Kyle here from Soil Essentials is doing the soil sampling. Go and tell us how it works.
Do you want to come and see the laptop?
Yep.
So when we turn up at the fields, I'm just basically following this grid. Get it in the centre of the grid, take 10 paces out, every 5-7 steps, take a core sample, put it in the bucket, mix that bucket, end of the circle on the quad, I'll take a capful, put that in there. The remainder of the earth goes into this bucket.
Yep.
At the end of the field, I'll mix all these kind of remaining samples and take a bag sample, and that will get sent away to get tested. So we're testing for magnesium, potassium, all the kind of nitrates. Basically seeing the health of your field. So these lines here, which is a bit different.
Is that map, that zonal map I got back?
Yeah.
Hello, it's me. This map, this is a field, it's an HPI, Historic Potential Index. Soil Essentials have used satellite images to create a historical yield map effectively, zoned it, that we can then plug into the spreader to tailor how we spread our fertilisers to where the field might need them more, the red zones, and need them less, the green zones. We're just dipping our toes in figuring out how all this stuff works, but it's very interesting.
There's going to be 8 grids in this field. There'll be 8 different bag samples plus the grids.
Ah, okay, so you'll have a bag sample for each of those zones.
Yeah, as if it's a separate field.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's just basically like, these are good areas, that area is lacking in such and such.
Yeah, yeah. This bit down here was like very red.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So in theory, once you get all your results back, you're not just blanketing the whole field. So
yeah, you can.
in theory,
We
you
can,
should be
in
saving
theory,
money.
tailor what we're doing.
But yeah, I'll be back here tomorrow because it's such a big field. So yeah,
Yes.
and luckily the ground's quite dry.
Think we can plough? Can we go ploughing? Kyle says we can go ploughing.
I'm hoping that bit.
Happy days. Right, leave Kyle to it. He's got another. By the end of the week, he said he'd done everything. Phoned up Soil Essentials, said, look, I'm needing to get some more structure to what we're doing. Soil sampling wise, what did you suggest? So they were like, 5-year rotation, get everything done over the course of 5 years and just keep that rotation. By getting these indexes done and being more accurate with what we're doing, we should be able to reduce synthetic fert usage, and it's rather expensive. I mean, we probably spend over 100 grand a year on synthetic fert. If we can tailor what we're doing in terms of spreading synthetic fertilisers and being more efficient and reducing the usage ultimately, hopefully, and applying it where it's needed more specifically rather than just kind of blanketing, it makes the soil sampling look very cheap. So we'll get this information all back and we'll make moves from there. One calf while I was away, what's you like? Oh, mother looks a little bit... Oi. The wild one's left. That limousine in the middle's a bit nuts. It's light as anything, but it's just not moving. So whip it. One of those fast, rapid things that never grows. 3 on there. Get the next 2 once Dad's run there and back. I've actually just been to watch St Johnstone beat Ayr at the football. While I was at the football, I was watching on the cameras. The stadium is 17-minute drive from here. Single calf there from Wonky's mother, another Wonky calf, so Wonky volume 2. And we had a set of twins born. Everything's healthy and happy and on its feet and sweet as a nut. Oh, that's a nice wee set of twins. That's off of Mike, the bull. The other calf, Wonky, over there, that's off of Peggy. We're just pasting horns on calves right now, rattling through them. It's working quite well. Just put the head through this gap. These 3 are catching them. That one's quite quick. You manage that one on your own. Go on, through the gap, through the gap.
Yeah.
That one's done. One more to go. Last one. Last one's a fast one. Right, Freddie, all yours. This is the last one. Done. Just pasted all of these, bar 2 of them. I couldn't feel horns on them, so we'll come back to them and see if they come. They might just be coming in late. Paste works way fine, I really like it. It's not 100%. Last year's batch of cattle, 90, 100 odd beasts, I probably missed, saying that, 20, 30 of them were Angus's. So 70 odd, 60 odd beasts. There's maybe 2 that have horns coming. I'll take those odds. Pretty stress free on the calves. I just leave them in here just now with the cows out the front so the cows don't lick it off, so leave them for an hour and then it'll be fine. That one's not been done because I couldn't find horns on it. You can just see the paste in there, see it? I just find where the horn is, put a bit of paste on and twizzle the hair over the top of it again. They've all got access to this creep now. Happy days. Just pinched my breakfast. Get these eggs chowed. Oh no. I've got some dung samples here because my cows, quite a few kind of loose back ends. I think it's most likely diet based. Silage they're chewing, but I'm just going to chuck some samples when I'm passing the vets down in Stirling. Dad's just taking fert along the road. He's just pulling the trailer out to load it. I've just dropped off this weight block. They used to sit on a pallet actually. Just can't get the arms low enough, so it's on 2 old stobs just now. We're needing 14 tonne along the road, no spare tractors because I'm taking this away, so Dad's just going to take 7 behind the forklift for that and just do 2 runs. And there's not a rush because of the breakdown this morning. The first spreader's not going, so actually we'll not get through it all today. The clevis is on right now from when we were trying to tow that hen shed. We get this hook on, get the trailer on, and off we go. Oh, there's a gap. This is a belter. Ministry Way Bridge. I've never actually been over this bridge. Had to figure out where it was. How the hell does this work? Must be shut. Oh well. Right, we've made it. West Cumbus Farm. Just near the cattle market actually. Some nice beasts here. My type of cattle. Angus, who's about to load me, he actually does a bit of work for Gavin Bailey, so he's usually at the tatties on our ground up at home. So first time I've met him, but he's been in our fields. Ballpark 10 tonne of beans. That's why I was trying to get over the weighbridge, and he was telling me you have to press a button to get it to work. So I've not got an empty weight, I'll get a full weight and then we'll get an empty weight off of the weighbridge near us at home. Get a big brush. Right, Angus here is teaching us all about beans.
Yeah, well we're feeding them roughly a 3-to-1 ratio, so barley to beans, and then we just get them bruised into like 5 powder basically.
Do you buy them in or grow them yourself?
Grow them ourselves, so we started growing them 2 or 3 years ago, just as a kind of break crop, but we just make more than what we can feed. So the first year was at about a 22-acre field. We ended up growing about 7 tonnes roughly.
All right.
But as I say, that's roughly because we've only got the tear weights off the combine, so you're relying on them, you know.
Yeah, we're planning on doing 30 acres this year.
Yeah.
So we'll see what comes off it. At the moment we use rapeseed and soya.
Yeah.
And we're just not quite, the rapeseed's from next door where it gets pressed, so we're just not quite getting enough now because there's more beasts kicking about.
Yeah.
So needing something else, and I don't really want to do more soya.
Yeah.
So that's why we're growing the beans. But
and so you don't use any of your own oilseed, right? Or do you not grow it? You do grow it, don't you?
Yeah, we grow it, and so it goes next door, gets pressed,
right,
and we buy it back in pellet form.
Right, okay.
So it's good, like I like it, but we just don't have enough of.
Because I'm interested in how much these beans will weigh, because me and Dad have been having the discussion. He thinks they're weighing heavy, so like they'll be more than 10 tonnes. I think you're going to be just under. But
do you think?
We'll soon see. He'll know better than anyone because he's the one that has been loading all the other trailers, you know.
I'll get a full weight then off that weighbridge, and then there's a weighbridge just not far from us, so I'll just run along this afternoon. So these are spring beans?
No, these are winter beans.
Winter beans,
yeah,
right, okay.
We only grow winter beans purely for the fact spring beans are a lot later.
Yeah.
Getting them combined. It's just the way things work, you know, so I'm trying to get away in the back end to lift the potatoes, but in the springtime I'm also trying to get away now to do the pre-stoning.
Right, okay.
So,
yeah.
If we had spring beans, I don't think I'd make the lifting time for potatoes because we do the Christmas trees. So you're actually up, I think, at the same place we do the Christmas trees, up in Fedham.
Right, yeah.
Just outside Braco.
Yeah, oh, you're in there. More just for another source of protein, and lovely. Job done, we just need to get a weight of it all. Nice guy. Right, we're off ski, let's rock and roll, get back up the road, get over the weighbridge. Oh, I need to go in via the vets actually, drop off those dung samples. The button for the weighbridge, is it just on the hut?
It's on the mast that's got the thing across the top.
Oh, it's on the screen. Cheers.
Cheers, girlfriend.
Right, chuck these in to Clyde. Job done. And I also ran into Eleanor the vet who was liaising with the college to do with the OCD in my calf's joints and the calf who had the tumorous body. So I know what to look for now. Once we start killing some of our own for the butchery, we'll take a stifle joint, we'll open it up, we'll look at the cartilage, and we're just looking for kind of breaks in the cartilage, more pinkiness rather than whitiness, which will be OCD, which might explain why some of my calves, 4 of them this year, are knuckled over. So it's most prone in the stifle joint, which is in the hind leg. I seem to only get issues in the front legs, but it's maybe just showing face a bit more, I don't know, in the front leg. But anyway, I know what I'm looking for now. Quiet at the market today, Tuesday. Be a store sale tomorrow, Wednesday. Right, we have a button to press on this. That it? There you go, press the button, wait for the green light. Drive slowly and smoothly across the weighing platform without stopping at a constant speed without walking place. Oh, it'll figure it out then. So you don't stop at each axle, you just trundle across slowly. 2674. Is it going to work it out for me? Or do I need to add it up? 22090. 22090. Screenshot. Let's go. Dunk's out ploughing just now. He must be on the end rig now in that field, which is good. There you go, he's just done 1 width around the end rig. 2 widths. It's coming up not too bad actually. They're big, aren't they? Don't need to tip up anymore because they're round. Our neighbour Graham Mackey, who grows spring beans, he said if you can just bite into them round about the 18% mark moisture. Is that what he said? 18%? Something like that, 18 to 20 maybe. Oh, I can't bite into that. And Archie did say he thought they would be less than that, maybe 15, 16%. That would make sense. Might get that on end of week to sow some beans. Right, where is my old man? Might be going away down to Leven to look at a bit of kit. Done.